Welcome to my studio. My name is Hanna Roloff. I'm a visual artist based here in Oslo. My main medium is textile collages, patchwork, painting. I have my BA and my MFA from the National Academy of the Arts here in Oslo. I graduated 3 years ago. I also work with photograph, analog and digital, and sometimes I print them on textile as well and use them in the collages. And I do sculpture a bit as well, mostly with organic material. We're here at LNM, the gallery in Oslo, where I'm having the show Fri Tid. If you translate that into English, it becomes free time, but it also means leisure time. If you put Fri Tid, free and tid together, it means leisure time. It's small and big works made with collages and patchwork techniques. And the fabric I'm using is unbleached cotton that I'm painting. Normally I paint on the floor. Actually, I have just a lot of meters around and I'm standing on my floor, like doing with the hands most of the time actually. The fabric that I'm using is secondhand textiles that I've collected from friends or got from family members or bought at the flea markets. And the paint I'm using is a textile paint, which means that the pigment goes into the fiber instead of going on top, as with acrylic and oil. So it keeps the softness in the quality of the textile. This piece here is quilted like this, you can see on the back. So quilting means that the embroidery goes through the front, the padding and the back. This piece here is super fresh. I finished it maybe 1-2 weeks before the opening. I thought this one might hold the exhibition together somehow. This one I did in January, February when I was having a residency at Nordisk Kunstnersenter Dale. Here you can see this is the machine quilting, so I haven't done this. Lemons, and it's called Lemons of course. The work ended up a bit different somehow. I did the show like in 3 separate rooms, so the work inside them might fit together better than if they were a mix. What I mean is that the exhibition, they have different kind of quilts inside it, and some of them are more like paintings, and some are more traditional. I tend to work a lot with nature, but somehow this exhibition is maybe just the prints that are referring to nature. I'm calling them paintings now because I feel like they're more as paintings rather than a quilt or a patchwork. So I've been working with Fri Tid for a year, and when I got the show, I was mainly working with natural dyeing, which is super time consuming. During the show I've been thinking about the artist's time and priorities, how circumstances affects the artwork. I'm just wondering for myself and for others what is happening to the art when maybe we don't have any free time. So let me introduce the storage room. I mean, this is where the art is going in reality. And that was also one of the reasons why I wanted to do. I mean, Fri Tid could be used as bed covers if you like to, but nobody's using it. But anyway, I wanted to do something that could be useful. So for example, this one I actually tried it on my bed. They're not in the show. This one here is hand stitched. It took me like 3 weeks, so it was a bit hard to realize that it's not gonna be in the show, but Kill You Darling, it's not good enough. It doesn't have that art mind. It don't get accepted by my mind. but I'm gonna continue working with that. And this weirdo here it's not in the show, but I mean, somehow I wanted to show something weird and bold, and I don't know, what is this? Like, is he like taking a shit or taking a squat? I'm not sure. I do like it both. This is like, before it was a big print, a photo of, I think it was Singapore. All around here it's a big city, but this was like the only park in the area that I've been cutting out. It's like a relief to work with like some figurative stuff while you're working so non-figurative. It's like it's something that you actually understand, to working with photo, rather than this is all just imagination. I'm going back to work with the ocean. I've been doing that for years actually, and that's, yeah, I'm not sure if I should go into why I work with the ocean, but yeah, since I'm saying it, I have to say something, and I think that's the main reason why I'm an artist as well. I was in the tsunami in South Asia. At the time, I had never seen a tsunami. I've never experienced that. To see that thing, I didn't know what it was. Sorry, long time ago talking about it. And that made me realize how fragile everything is, and I have to do what I have to do. So the ocean has been coming back to me. One way of describing my practice could be by talking a bit about showing you 3 earlier work. So I did a big work called Window, 3 pieces made out of natural dyeing and a few prints as well. I did them for a show in Sweden where I was supposed to show them in the windows that they had. It was a formal mental hospital, the gallery. And I liked the idea of like to play with the textile work as a painting. Another project that I was exhibiting this summer is called Bara tillsammans, just together. It's a photo work where I have been collecting corals and stones from a beach or shoreline in Indonesia. The title, Just Together, I mean, it maybe tells a lot. It's a still life photography where the stones and the corals, they can't stand on their own, so they need each other to support each other. I have an exhibition in, let's say, 4 months in May at the new gallery called KÖSK. It's gonna be down by the river, by the new Munch Museum. And I'm thinking of actually showing Just Together again, actually. And I'm not used to that. I always like to do new works. But this time I thought, first of all, I was showing it in the middle of COVID. Not that many people got the chance to see it. I've been thinking about like calmness and again like balance. It seems like balance is like might be one of like the key themes, like the balance of, let's say, work and life and studio and everyday life, but also the actual work of working with composition. So I will see how much or how few pieces I can use to still make it interesting. But yeah, it's gonna be fun.